It doesn't look put together. It don't look how it's gonna look. It don't look how you expect it to look. You're not quite where you feel like you need, should, want, whatever the case is. But let me tell you something. Everything is coming together, piece by piece, brokenness by brokenness, healed by healed. Everything is coming together. You just keep working on being confident. You keep having self-control and emotional intelligence. You keep like the woodpecker. I'm big on animals, symbols, and symbolism and significance of the animal kingdom because God didn't make them for no reason. And in the Bible, it talks about look to the animals and they shall tell you. It talks about the hawk fly by thy wisdom. It does. It talks about the eagle. It talks about all kind of stuff. And sometimes churches and people, they forget that side of God. Oh, this is good. Come on, Holy Spirit. They forget that side of God. They think God is just like, he's just gonna punish you, convict you, put you through the ringer, and ain't gonna prepare you. When has God never not prepared somebody for something unless they didn't need to be prepared? Mike Tyson, ain't he a fighter? I don't know his story, but I'm sure his whole childhood, and this takes me back to a video I had just was watching that I made. God plants seeds in your childhood. If you're looking for who you are, if you're looking to understand certain aspects of your life, a lot of times God planted seeds in your childhood, and those seeds are most likely plants and probably full-blown trees if you're now in your 20s and 30s and 40s. God is still nature. We in these buildings, right? God is still nature. I'm not saying God ain't up in this building and in these four walls, but like the church I used to go to when I was younger, church without walls. Now, did they not have walls spiritually? They weren't. It wasn't a bad church. I actually missed that church, but That's a whole different spiel. The message is, it don't all look how it's gonna look. It don't all look put together how you feel like it should be put together and it should look. But baby, let me tell you, it's coming together, piece by piece, brick by brick. And this is my next. I think I'm gonna go ahead and record this video when I get this week. I'm trying to make sure I ain't supposed to be here. I'm gonna go ahead and record this video very soon, and it's basically the spiritual significance behind the number 1234, 1234, 234, 123, and why you keep seeing it. This right here is really connecting with my message. It's almost like blocks, like stepping stones, like a video I was gonna make. I started making stepping stones. You feel me? So don't get discouraged. Keep pushing. I know it may get ugly. Things may be happening in your family. There may be deaths happening and tragedies. You may be going through a tragedy. But I want to tell you to keep going. Soul, body, spirit has to be invested. You got to be invested into this. God already put it on your heart. He already wrote what he had to say on your heart. He wrote on your mind. He speaks to you. He touches you. God is a spiritual being and he is real. He's living. These bodies currently living, they'll pass. But what's coming out of these bodies? What detaches from this body? God is so amazing. God said this earthly experience is not it. It's not it. It don't stop here. And it did not begin here. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Keep pushing, keep growing, keep glowing, keep striving, keep on showing them that you got it. Keep having emotional intelligence. Keep knowing how to take care of your mental health. Of course, take care of yourself, but this is for those that are on the journey of the mind, of the soul, of the spirit, of the heart. Not everybody is all put together in that area. They have to put their pieces back together or put their pieces together. You feel me? Some of us have broken parents or hurt parents or lost parents or parents that had to, that had their own life and connection. Another thing, don't make your parents' problem your problem when they're trying to avoid you going through that. You see them going through it. Let that be Help them the best you can, love them and forgive them, and heal as you with them and heal them as you can. But you got your own walk to walk, baby. And it's don't be like me and wait too late. Don't be like me and be oblivious when I was younger and like God was working with me. God was with me. Don't get it twisted. But I was in my own world at times. I had social anxiety. It was hard for me to be myself because I didn't know who I was, and I wasn't looking. I was just living, and I'm not gonna keep going in this cycle where I'm like, in my heart, like, oh, I wish I had this as a child. My mom, dad, stepdad. I had a stepfather, so my stepdad, and these events happened, and I did bump out it. You hear it right now as under the sound of my voice because it's time. Even if God is telling you to go fast or rest or start taking pieces to get apart, throwing pieces away, sometimes you do gotta make a mess. Sometimes you gotta make a mess just so you can clean it up and you'll see all the little pieces. I love doing that. I used to love because I'll be trying to be too clean sometimes. And God, like, you're still human. You're still a body. You're still on earth. Ain't no wrong. Cleanliness is next to godliness. But for those who have a mind, and that's how they operate, sometimes you do. Sometimes you gotta let your room become a mess so you can put the pieces back together. Sometimes you gotta throw everything everywhere and come and let spirit guide you and put it back together. Now, that goes into another message of self sabotage. Sorry if I'm moving too fast. I'm really feeling confident about this video. Um, but that's the message. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. It's not all put together like you think it should be because it ain't all up to you. You keep going, you keep pushing, you keep putting the pieces together, and eventually you'll have a whole masterpiece. And you'll see why God made